Hello. Today I'm gonna introduce how to insert the SIM card and remove the SIM card from the for S67 Foxxd. All right. This first step is a SIM tray. All right. In order to remove the SIM tray, you have to use a pinhole and insert right here to press it to recheck the SIM tray. I'm gonna remove it. All right. This is the location where you're gonna put the SIM. From this SIM tray, you can see there's a cut on the top of the frame, so that's the location. You're gonna see the same thing on the SIM, the nano SIM. It has to be matching like this one, right? On the second slot, you're gonna see the SD card where you can extension the storage for the device into like 4 GB, 12, 16, or I mean like 4, 8, 16, right, 32, 64, and so on gigabyte. Okay. From here, you're gonna insert the SIM tray into the SIM slot. All right. You have to keep it go straight. Everything had to be flat on the surface, and you press it in, matching in right here. All right. It had to be flat outside. In order to remove it, you have to do the same step, like use a SIM remover to push this right here until you see the pop out from the edge, and you're gonna put it out. All right. So that's the way how you can insert or remove the SIM tray from the phone. So when you turn it on, you're gonna go to the second step. This means like you set up the ABN setting for the device. So from here, you can go into the setting in two ways. All right. The first thing, you can swap to the left or to the right from this phone and choose the setting right here. There's another way you can go from the top to the bottom. You can pull down like this, and you're gonna pull down one more time. You're gonna see the setting, same thing. All right. I do it one more time from down here, and you're gonna go down more time. You're gonna see, all right, the setting wheel right here. You can tap on it, you go to the setting, or you can same way you're gonna turn left or right, sometimes gonna up or down. Okay, you're gonna turn to it's gonna allow you to go into the setting. So for here, I go to the setting. In order to set up the ABN setting, you're gonna see the two sections in here. All right. It's gonna say network, internet, all right, mobile. This means anything related to the carrier services. Second thing is going to be Wi-Fi, and the third one is going to be hotspot. So for here, we're concerned about the SIM card, the ABN setting for the SIM card. We have to go into the network and the internet right here. So right here, you can see the airplane mode is on. So in order to turn it off, when it's on, you're going to see the airplane icon right here. So when you turn it off, hit on here, it's going to off. All right. You can see the two sections, the internet and the SIM. All right. The SIM is gonna say air voice, so the internet is for the Wi-Fi, right? So when I click on here, it will show me. All right. The next I have to go. Hey, there's an air voice SIM card insert in here. All right. I'm gonna remove the screen protector. You tap on it. Right. From here, you're gonna see several options from here. This is the mobile data. Mobile data, it is the LTE right here. So when you insert the SIM card and you see only the signal bar right here, this means you may make a call, but you don't have the internet yet, right? So when you turn it up, you're gonna see the 5G right here gonna off, right? And for the mobile data gonna off. When you turn on the internet, it's not gonna work. You open any web page, because you can see right here the Wi-Fi is on. So let me turn off the Wi-Fi. Pull down from here, the internet, turn off the Wi-Fi. I'm gonna turn off the Wi-Fi. All right. From here, you're gonna see, and I try to open another web page. You see there's no internet. So that's how you're gonna troubleshoot for the customer. Say, hey, I don't have the internet, or I have problem with the internet. All right, it's not only look at the icon right here, because some of the model, when you turn off the mobile data, the 4G or the 5G or the LTE signal bar right here is gonna up. But for this car phone, when you turn it off, you still able to see the 5G connection right here, but actually the data already off. So you cannot tell, hey, when you look at the icon, you say, hey, you good at the 5G, you still have the internet. You have to troubleshoot by go to the setting right here. And you have to make sure the device already have the mobile data is on. So by that way, you can go back and check the internet one more time. You can see the back online, which means the internet is on. And you can use the function right here normally. So basically right here, that's the thing I talk about, the mobile data, where you can troubleshoot with the device. The second thing I want to tell you guys is about the ABN setting. All right, ABN setting is all the way located inside the SIM, not from the internet or Wi-Fi. So when you turn on the SIM, when you put in the SIM and the phone accept the SIM card, you're gonna see right here, you're gonna say the SIM reading the air voice. But when you insert the SIM, there's no thing showing up right here. This means the SIM is blank, or basically the phone does not read the SIM card, or does not accept the SIM card. You can see right here, by that way you can see the device. It will show the cross, right, the X icon on the signal board. So that means the phone does not accept the SIM card. Right here, when you tap on the SIM, you tap on the air voice, go down here, you're gonna see the all right, accept port right here. You also see the Wi-Fi calling. We're gonna talk about the Wi-Fi calling later, but from here you can choose accept port. All right, when the device already include the CSC for the air voice, I mean for the AirTalk, air voice, or tap mobile. All right, the phone gonna recognize the MBNOC, it means the ABN setting by itself. So for this kind of phone, all right, when you insert the SIM from the AirTalk wireless or the tap mobile, it's gonna catch out. It's gonna show what is the ABN setting matching for this kind of SIM. So when you see this here, you don't have to do anything with the ABN setting at all. However, all right, I will show you how to create a manual one. For example, this is the plus. This is gonna allow you to edit accept points. You can add one more right here. For example, I put it right here. I can name it. Tap on the name and name it as air voice. Okay. And the second line, you're gonna set the ABN setting. It should be e-reseller or air reseller. So e-reseller, it is a name. For the ABN setting, you need two lines. The first one is for the name, the second line is for the ABN setting. Once you already done that, you're gonna see down here, all right, the phone already accept the SIM card. So it's gonna catch the MCC 310 and MNC 280. This is the size that you are allowed to modify the ABN setting for this phone, and the phone already accepts the SIM card. If the phone is locked to another carrier or do not accept the SIM card, you do not see this two information. And when you choose to save it, whatever you create up front here, you save it, it's gonna say, hey, MMC or MNC does not allow to modify. So you will understand, hey, the device being locked or the carrier is locked and it does not accept the SIM card. For example, if the customer insert another SIM card from another carrier, not from the AirTalk or from the AirVoice, when you insert the SIM card and you troubleshoot for the customer and you try to create an ABN setting, it will not allow the customer to save or create an ABN setting for that device. So in that's where you're gonna say, hey, you insert a wrong SIM card or something wrong with the device. Maybe the device has not been unlocked yet. but we send out a brand new phone with already pre-unlocked, not pre-unlocked, it's already pre-setting for our MVNOC, it's mean for Airtel and T-Mobile. So this setting already default appear right here. So what is mean default? Default setting is mean whenever you choose a reset. All right, so I'm going to the third option. It is how to reset a network. You're gonna choose right here the three dots. I'm gonna choose to reset to default, and this gonna erase any ABN setting or wrong ABN setting from reverse step. When I choose OK, you say on the ABN you add will be removed and the remaining ABN will be reset to default setting. So when I click on OK, the previous one I create earlier is gonna disappear. All right, and the select is orange so here. So if you manual create a new ABN setting, when you choose save, you go back here, you're gonna see the name right here. If you want to choose the manual one instead of the default one, you can click on the circle right here to select it. This is one select for the default because I already erased the manual create earlier. So this one gonna help to select different ABN setting if you do not trust the previous one. So one more time for the S67 Foxxd already pre-set up with the ABN setting, so there's no worry about ABN setting for this device unless the customer insert another SIM card into the device. This device is not unlocked, so it will not accept any SIM card. All right, accept our MVNOC, all right, carrier. So right here I done for set up the ABN setting, also guide how to do a reset the network. We do to the next one, how to turn on the Wi-Fi calling for this device. All right, when I go back here, all right, this is the option at the bottom. Normally this accept point name APN is located at the bottom of the SIM setting. So when you go up here, it's going to say Wi-Fi calling. When I tap on it, it will say, hey, use Wi-Fi calling. By default, some of the device gonna turn up this setting by default. Right? You have to manually turn it on. But for the Foxxd, it's already turned on by itself. So when we turn this one on, there's another option say, hey, when you tap on it, you can say, it's gonna make the call over the mobile network. However, if the mobile network is not available, it's gonna use the Wi-Fi. The second option is gonna say, call over Wi-Fi. So when you choose the call over Wi-Fi, it's always make the call over Wi-Fi. But if the Wi-Fi is unavailable, then it's gonna use the mobile network. So by this option, the call always process over the Wi-Fi first. If there is no Wi-Fi available, then it's gonna use the mobile network. Right? On the second option, it say if mobile network is unavailable, it means you move it now and you out the coverage of the carrier, but you do have one Wi-Fi nearby, then you can use this feature to make the call over Wi-Fi. So when I choose this option, for example, I would like to make the call over mobile network, all right? Because I want the customer to use our services, all right, before the Wi-Fi. Then how do I test if the SIM already activates this function? I'm gonna go back here and I remember my Wi-Fi calling already enabled. So when I put it down here, I'm gonna see, when I look down here, you're gonna see, hey, on the top, I do have the Wi-Fi setting. I do have the HD 5G, all right, and the calling signal bar is for the LTE, okay, is for the internet, for the data. So when I put it down and I choose, I want to do one more time. So one pull, second pull, I'm gonna see more option. Okay, all right, you're gonna see the airplane mode is on here. You're gonna tap on it. So when you turn on the airplane mode, it's gonna shut down any kind of signal available on here, include the Wi-Fi and the LTE is mean from the SIM card services. You know, back here you can see, hey, the Wi-Fi, I mean the airplane mode is already on. So in order to make the call over Wi-Fi, I have to choose the internet right here and then turn on the Wi-Fi. So this option will turn on the Wi-Fi only, but it does not like turn on the LTE services or the carrier services. By this way, you can make a call. Okay, for example, I'm gonna make a call like this. I'm gonna call a number, for example, I'm gonna call a 211. And you can see the signal right here gonna pop up. One more thing, it is VO Wi-Fi. It means voice over Wi-Fi. And you can make a call from here.
El servicio al que llama no se ofrece en este lugar.
Same thing when it comes with 611.
For English, press 1. Por español, presiona.
So that's how you're gonna set up the voice, the Wi-Fi calling. When I turn off this option, the airplane mode, the VoLTE gonna turn back to normally. Right? That's how you're gonna test the Wi-Fi calling is enabled or is a phone support with a Wi-Fi calling or not. There's an option like, hey, the customer say, hey, I don't want a phone use my data. All right, it's only use a Wi-Fi. Then yes, you have to go back to the SIM and go back to the option that you choose for the mobile Wi-Fi calling earlier, and you switch to the second option. But for my guideline, I only focus on the Wi-Fi calling only enable whenever the coverage is out of range. So if the signal bar is too weak, like 1 or 2 dots, and the customer cannot make the call by by the carrier services, they can use the Wi-Fi to make the call, or they can move to somewhere that has that can give them like a stronger connection. All right, so I'm done the 4th guideline. Now go to the 5th. It is how to set up the voicemail. Right, in order to set up a voicemail, you have to go to the dial back, and you press on the number 1 and holding it, and then say the voicemail setup
Followed
right
by
here.
the pound key. To leave a message for this subscriber, press the pound key. To sign in as another subscriber, press the star key. If you have forgotten your password, press the pound key twice.
So this is where you're gonna set up the Wi-Fi calling.
Are you still there? Please enter your password followed by the pound key. To leave a message for this subscriber, press the pound key. To sign in as another subscriber, press the star key.
So the customer
If
have
you
to
have
sign
forgotten
in
your
their
password,
account
press the pound key twice.
in order to make to set up the voicemail from here.
Are you still?
All right, I'm done for the S67 Foxxd.